want to show you how to play Air on a G string from Bach's Orchestral Suite No. 3. If you want the letter notes for that, go to LetterNotePlayer.com. I have them there for you. Let's start with the bass on this, the left hand. You've got two strains and they both repeat. So if you can get the left hand, then you can work in the right hand and you can work them together because that left hand just keeps a pulse going. We're in the key of D and we start on a D, and you're just going to go octaves and you're going to walk it down. D, C sharp, B, A, G, and then you're going to walk back up. G sharp, A, back down, G, F sharp. So and then take it slowly. Don't ever get in a hurry on this one. Keep it slow. D, D, C sharp, B, B, A, G sharp, A, G, F sharp, and then I'm going to play two notes here, a D sharp and an F sharp, D sharp and F sharp, E, D sharp, B, B, and then all the way back down to this E, D, C sharp, A, D, C sharp, then play the B up here, reverse it to get the contrary motion between the right hand and the left hand. B and D, G sharp and B, E. So you got B and D, G sharp and B, E, A, D and F sharp, E. And then the first time through that section you go A, B, C sharp, B, D, E, G, F sharp, E. So that's the first strain the first time through. Then you repeat it, you do exactly the same, except right at the end you just go E, A, and you hold it. And then we start into the second strain. Now the second strain starts on that A, G, F sharp. Now this one's tricky because the right hand has to jump up to this E and A right here, and the left hand goes from a G to an F sharp up here to an A to an E. So your right hand is doing something different, your left hand is doing something different. There's one place in the piece where it helps to look at your fingers as you're doing it so that you get the right things, because your right hand's going. And if you don't watch it, you can miss that E and A going up from the A to the E and the A. If you come up short, you're going to mess it up. And your left hand is A, G, F sharp. So see, you're going up to an E and A, and then F sharp they all have to fit together. So we've got A, G, F sharp, A, E, D sharp, F sharp, walk back up, just crawl back up, D sharp, F sharp, B, E. Then we go all the way up to this E, D, C sharp. So when we crawl back up into this octave, then up into this octave, we reset the whole thing. C sharp, B, A. Then he has a little walking bass here with A sharp, B, C sharp, A sharp, B. Then we start it up again, G, E, F sharp, B, A, G sharp, F sharp, E, D, C sharp, D, E. And here you're just going to walk up C sharp, D, E, and now we're back to A, G, F sharp, G sharp. Now here he walks up chromatically. And then we finish out with an E. So you're going F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, E. So we're building tension as we're walking up right there. We've got the. tension back down. So when we go up to that E, D, D, C sharp, C sharp, A, C sharp, D, D, C, C, B, B, A, G, G, F sharp, E, D, C sharp, A, D, G, A, G, A, octave Ds. Now you've got the whole thing. The second strain, it doesn't repeat, it doesn't change anything. You just keep the same thing together. So then all we got to do is add the right hand. We start off with A, D, F sharp. We got a D chord, D, F sharp, A. We go A, D, F sharp, put it in there. Then we change to a B minor chord here, B, D, F sharp. Now here we got B, G, and then I have a grace note D. So a D right here to a B and an E. And then D, C sharp, D, A and C sharp, B, A. And then we go up to E and A, C, B, C. Now you're going to hold that A through there. That's going to sustain through there. Until that F sharp. So you lift it off and then you play it again and hold it, because you can't play it and hold it at the same time. But you've got E and A, C, B, C, A, C, B, F sharp, C, B, E, D sharp, A, G, B and G, and then hold that G through it. E, D, E, F sharp, G, E, and then we have this A and G, and we're going to hold that the A through the E, B, A, right up to that A. And then we got B, A, D, C sharp, G, F sharp, A and F sharp, G sharp, A, and there we're going to sustain the A all the way through G sharp, A, and lift it off on the D. D, D, E, F sharp, E, E, D, C sharp, B, B, C sharp, D, C sharp, B, A, and C sharp. And we play that same thing both times, even though the first time... Now the key is to hold that left hand back. Don't let it rush. Even when you build tension there toward the end, you don't want to let that left hand push the tempo. Otherwise you lose that effect of just that airy effect that goes along with it. So you put the hands together and going slowly. The G and the B go together. Now that's tricky because you're going from down all the way down to this E right here. And what I like to do, I like to lift those just a little bit and sustain just barely before you go into that. So what I like to do with the right hand is just hold that A back just a little bit, just to set up that B and the G. So it'll sound like this. Do it again right here. Just hold it back ever so slightly, like you're lifting the note right off the piano. And don't rush these at all, and then hold them back just a little bit as you go into that D to do the repeat. chord backwards. You've got the A and then the D and the F sharp. And then with that C sharp in there, we turn it into a double. It's kind of a combination of an A chord and a D chord, but you've got like what we would call a D major seventh right there. But so you've got your A sound right there because you're coming out of that. And then we add the C sharp back in with the D. So you got a D major seventh is what we've got. This time we just hold it. And then we take that and we go right into an A chord right there. Now this is where it's tricky. See, because you got to go to that F sharp in the left hand and the E and the A in the right hand. Want to work on your fingering right there. What I like to do is hit this with a thumb and a fourth finger. Sometimes I forget and put my middle finger or my little finger in there. But either way you do, it's going to work best if you play the middle finger on that F sharp. Because then you can get the 3, 2, 1 crossover with the 2. So it works out real good. So you come. If you play this with the fourth finger, it sets up your thumb for the C sharp, and it doesn't. Then you got. See, then you're in trouble. So what I do is I try to force myself to play the middle finger on that F sharp. Right there is you've got an F sharp, A sharp, D, okay? So that's the sound that you've got right there, but it's spread out over an octave. So the B flat and the D go right together. And then you come back to a B minor. Now see, it's actually a B minor 7 sound right there because you've got that A coming in. Lighten this up a little bit right here. We've got the E and the D, so it's like an E7. Now you want to start this off soft so that you have place to build with it. And I try to intentionally separate these notes up here. So I don't want it to slur together. You know, I don't want it to sound like that. I want to. So every note is its own person. So and then it brings it out just a little bit more if you can separate, because your tendency will be to play that. See, and it loses something. If you slur those notes together, it loses something out of it. Now, as soon as if you're playing on a regular piano, that sustain will start to drop off. On a keyboard, it'll hold up, and it's a little louder than I like because that's just a little loud for me. I would prefer it on a keyboard where it just backs off a little bit. But you can lighten it up a little bit when you hit that B and the G, and then immediately lighten up this E and the E, D, D. So that just gets airy going through that. Let me play that through again so you can see it. See, if you lighten it up on this B and the G a little bit, it sounds better on this keyboard. Now see, once you right here, you got that A and the G right there, so you're basically, You're basically simulating an A7 chord with that G and the A right there. And the other tendency here is this: you're going to have a tendency to rush this G8, and don't do it, because if you rush it, it'll sound like this. It doesn't sound quite as good. There you have it. Now what I do right there is, this is going to take some time for you to practice it hands separately right here. You know, well, any place in there. If you have trouble, just practice it hands separately and then put them back together. But here you're going to have A, D, G, A, G, A, D. So you're setting up for going from an A chord, a 5 chord, to the 1 chord, to the D chord. And you do it, and we're going to go up a 4th, D, up a 4th, G, A. Once you get your left hand to where it'll do that, it won't mix you up as much because there's some syncopation in there. We come out of that D. See, your right hand's going to go. So you're going to have that E, F sharp, G, and then immediately a D, F sharp in the right hand, G in the left hand. Then the G comes afterwards. So you're going to be going back and forth rhythmically between the hands. I'm going to slow it way down, right there. So what I would do is I would practice that hand separately. Then I would put it together. Once you get it, once you get it to where it's in both of your hands and you've got a control of it, it'll fit together. It'll fit together nicely. Now the other thing I try to do, I don't always do it, but I try to play little finger, middle finger, thumb right here, cross over on the A, back to the G, cross over on the A, and then the double Ds right there, the octave Ds. And one other thing is the last time you play it, the last time through, as soon as you do it the first time you go right back into it, lift off and go right back into it. And then the last time that you play it, you just slow it down just a little bit at that end to let it sound like it's ending right there. So I'll start right on that A7 sound near the ending, and I'll play it to the ending and show you how I slow it down just a little bit there. There you have it, one beautiful piece by Johann Sebastian Bach. Air on a G string. It's a popular title. It comes from the orchestral suite number 3. And I hope you enjoy playing it.